learners. Today we're talking about biomes, and we are considering the learning objectives that we have here. First is discuss the major biotic communities in Nigeria and world biomes. Then compare and contrast the world biomes and that of Nigeria. Then thirdly, we identify adaptive features of plants. Then the fourth, we describe the location of biotic communities on the map. Biotic communities on the map. So I would like to introduce the lesson by defining what a biome. What is a biome? A biome or biomes are large natural terrestrial ecosystem identified by their vegetation, that is, by their dominant words, vegetation. Identified by their dominant words, vegetation. So we have different type of biomes in Nigeria, and the major ones are three. The major ones are what? Are three, and in an environment like Nigeria, there are so many factors that are considered for it to need what to identify what the dominant vegetation of that particular environment. So, and all these dominant vegetation are noticed or are being shown in the terrestrial what, on the terrestrial environment, because plants and animals from the bulk of the community in any ecosystem are occupied in what the terrestrial habitat. So, for example, a forest biome has these plant tall trees. They have grasses, they have few scattered crops, and are found in what savanna biomes. Climatic factors also are noted in that kind of environment. So the only factors determine the type of vegetation in what in a biome. So these factors may include like rainfall, factors like relative humidity, factors like temperature, wind, and light. As I said earlier, biomes are large natural terrestrial ecosystem identified by their dominant vegetation. So I'm going to consider or discuss about the water communities in Nigeria. We have three local biomes in Nigeria. First is mangrove swamp. Second is tropical rainforest, and the third one is savanna. So considering these three, we have the tropical rainforest, the swamp, and what? The savanna. So I'll pick the first one, which is the what? The roof swamp. The roof swamps here they are found in the tropical environment, like the tropics, along coastal regions. And in coastal regions, there are regions that are close to the waters, like oceans, river mouth, and other stuff. So mangrove swamp are forests of small evergreen broad leaf trees growing in shallow brackish water or wet soil. So many mangrove trees have purples and beating roots which are called nematodes. So the climates in this kind of environment are always very hot and wet. So with the total amount of or annual rainfall of about 250 cm and temperature of about 26 degrees Celsius. So in Nigeria, mangrove swamps are found in places like Delta region of Lagos, Delta State, River State, Bayelsa, and Cross River State. So I would like to show this on a what? To see this on the map. But before I show it, I'll proceed with the lesson. Now I'm going to tropical rainforest. In tropical rainforest, these are regions, or these occur in a region that is between the equator and latitude 5 degrees to 10 degrees north and south. Between the equator is an imaginary line that divides the earth, the sphere into two equal halves. So, and when you look at it very well, between that equator and what 5 degrees to what to 10 degrees north or south, this is where equator goes this way. This is north, this is south. So on the equator up 5 to 10 degrees north, equator down to 5 to 10 degrees south. That's where you find what this type of what tropical what rainforest. And to be sincere, this people here have the following characteristics that can make you to identify that this falls in that region. First, the forest are mainly lowlands, very lowland. The climate is hot and wet, consists of broad-leaved trees that are mostly evergreen. The leaves are gradually charred throughout the year and replaced by new ones. The trees form canopy stratas, with the interior having low light intensity, high humidity, and dark floor. Those environments, you see the kind of tree that grow there, they have a very big canopy, that is, their leaves are closely jam-packed. The leaves don't give space for light to penetrate to the base of the tree. So they form a lot of shade, and light can't penetrate to the floor of the tree. So we call it what? Canopy what? Trees. So they shed throughout the year and are replaced by what? New ones. And also the trees possess thick bark. Thick bark, the bark of the tree, the part of the tree that we touch is the bark. So the bark is so thick, and the forest is rich in epiphytes and root climbers. There are some kind of plants that we call them root climbers. They move up and roll up in what? Like thread of the what? Of the trees. So also the annual rainfall and temperature in this environment is about 200 centimeters and temperature of 27 degrees Celsius respectively. So considering this, under this kind of environment, you notice that the tropical rainforest has the following what? The following example I just stated. So we go in Nigeria, tropical rainforest is found in places like Edo State, Delta State, Ondo State, Imo State, Lagos, Rivers State, and also. So then the next one we have there is the savannah. The savannah, these are tropical grasslands in Africa. They are usually flat or miles at a stretch and make up many of grasses. When you stay somewhere in the savannah, you can see a very long distance. You see a very long distance on what? Plainly, because the land is so flat and stretched out. So the savannah region has hot and wet seasons of about 27 degrees Celsius, which alternate with a cool and dry season of about 18 degrees Celsius. So the total annual rainfall around this environment is 50 cm to what? To 150 cm to so low compared to the rainforest. So during this dry season, the grasses are usually dry and brown, and such lead to what? To bonfire, which is common occurrence. I just see that there's fire in the bush due to the what? Hotness or the hot environment that savannah that biome is located. So another one we have here is under the savannah we have different types of savannas. Under the savannah we have the South Guinea savannah, we have the north, we have the South Guinea savannas, we have the Northern Guinea savannah, we have the Sahel savannah, and we have the Sudan savannah. But in Nigeria we have the Sahel, and I'll try to discuss about each of them. The South Guinea savannah is the largest of the savannas, and it has tall trees, grasses, which are scattered around deciduous trees. It is found in Enugu, Kogi, Benue, Plateau, Kaduna, Bauchi, Niger, Kano, Adamawa State, and so on. So Sudan savannah has the shortest grasses, fewer trees, which are more scattered. It is found in Kano and part of Borno, Sokoto, Niger, Bauchi State, and so on. The Sahel savannah, this has a high temperature and low rainfall with short and scanty grasses, as well as short and tall shrubs or trees. The plants are drought resistant. It is found in states like Borno, Katsina, Sokoto, Yobe, Kano, Jigawa, and so on. So I'd like to move in here to show the diagrams that you can see what we have concerning these biomes. The diagram of the local biomes in Nigeria. So this diagram explains more about the. So we can see. Let me just project this. See the map of Nigeria. Where you are seeing it clearly. This is the map of Nigeria. From here we can see the mangrove. The mangrove, we have the tropical rainforest. Then even that, we go to what? To the rainforest. You can see the states that are involved here. Then we have our Guinea Savannah. Then we move up to what? To Sudan Savannah. We have what? The Sahel Savannah. We have the main water bodies, that one that I need to the what? To the Chad over there. So considering this map of Nigeria, as you can see on the screen here, it tells us more about the what? About the biomes, local biomes in Nigeria. And we have, as I said earlier, we have three, that is mangrove, we have the tropical rainforest and the savannah. The savannas are like four: the northern, the Guinea, the southern, the Sudan, and the what? And the Sahel Savannah. So you can see that. Now, leaving this, we are going to the what? To that of the world. What can we see? We can see states in Nigeria. The state Nigeria have all this. This is the rainforest. The rainforest, you can see what you can find in this. And this forest, see where we have the Lagos State, so Oyo and Co. Then here we have the one for the Sudan Savannah. And for the southern Guinea, the Savannah, we have Oyo, Lorin, Okene, Lokoda, you can see everything there. Then we have the Sudan zone. Sudan zone is this. You can see it's from Abia Sokoto and so on. Then the Sahel. Sahel is up there. Sahel, the one in the Lake Chad, that is water environment. Then we have this one. The one for the northern what? Guinea. You can see the state there. Zaria, Kaduna, Bauchi, Jalingo, and so on like that. Then down to, we have the southern Guinea, we have the Namina, Kafanchao, Abuja, and all the states there. You can see them with their key, the key that signifies them. So now we go to the world biome. See the world biome. The world biome, we have so many. We have the tropical and subtropical, moist, broad-leaf forest. We have the tropical and subtropical, dry, broad-leaf forest. We have the tropical and subtropical coniferous forest. We have the temperate broadleaf and mixed forest. We have the temperate conifer forest. We have the broad forest or taiga. We have the Mediterranean forest, woodland and scrub. We have the desert and serif. We have the temperate grassland, savannas and scrub. We have the mountain grassland and what? Scrub lands. We have the tropical and what? Subtropical grassland. We have the savanna and what? Shrubland. We have the flooded grassland and savannas. We have the what? Mangroves, and we have the tundra. So all of them are scattered here. You can only see it is more than that of Nigeria when you compare it. And two, it has a detailed information of the savannas that we have in the world than that of what the local ones we have in Nigeria. So that is that about the what? The savannas. I mean the world biome. So to continue with our lesson, I want to move to the location of biotic communities on the map. As I said earlier, I've located those that we have in Nigeria and in the world at large. You can see it there on the diagram that I have on the board. So, as I said about the plants you have in this environment are quite different based on kind of what environment that you find yourself. I've given that the explanation I gave earlier about the characteristics of what of plant that you find in the world in this kind of forest. But let me just show you that I can explain in that way. So as I said earlier concerning the what? The forest. The savanna has decidual what? Trees. And these trees are sometimes they have thorns. and they have a thick back that made them resistant to heat, because in this kind of forest, as I said earlier, you can see fire coming up in the forest unexpectedly, and when the fire is burning through and get to the forest, to those kind of trees, those trees resist the fire from penetrating and burning them. So we call them what? We call them drought resistant trees. So the grasses there are very short and numerous and find in states like I said, from the northern Guinea, Savannah, find it in Plateau, Kaduna, Bauchi, Niger, Kano, and Adamawa. For the Sudan, which are short grasses and fewer trees, which are muscata, it is found in places like Kano and part of Borno State, Sokoto, Niger, Bauchi State, and all. Then Sahel, which has high temperature and low rainfall, have short and scanty grasses, as well as short and tough shrubs or trees. These plants are drought resistant, as I said earlier, and they are found in states like Borno, Katsina, Sokoto, Yobe. I'll show you on the map of Nigeria the right time. Then Jigawa State also. So in the world biome, I said earlier, of all the abiotic factors affecting the ecological system, temperature and rainfall determine the world biome. That is it. Temperature and rainfall determine the world biome. So the biomes include tropical rainfall, I showed us, temperate forest, the coniferous forest, the temperate scrubland, the savanna, the temperate grassland, the desert, the tundra, and the mountain vegetation. So take the first one, temperate forest. What are found in temperate forest? These are forests with the following characteristics. One, they have many broad leaves, deciduous trees which shed their leaves during winter. During winter, those trees will shed their leaves and will fall off. So second, possession of moderately wet climate with a dry or cold season. Their season is moderate. It is not that they have much or less. It is moderate, and the climate is always wet with dry or cold season. So another we have is a coniferous forest. Coniferous forest are the following characteristics. One, the leaves are needle-like. The needle-leaved evergreen coniferous, such as the kind of plants found there, the pine, the figs, like pine, P-I-N-E-S, figs, F-I-S. So this kind of plant are found in this coniferous forest, and possess few trees. The trees there are not that much. So they possess tall trees forming upper stories. Right? And have another part will go above the green, and have two portions of leaves going up there. Then the trees floors being covered with a thick layer of coniferous leaves. So possessing cool temperature, climate with light and rainfall and snow. In that kind of environment, you have more with a little rainfall and little snow falling. Then the third one we have is the temperate scrub. Temperate scrub, this is a forest with the following characteristics. One, it consists of drought resistant scrub plants and dwarf trees. The trees are not too high, are not too tall, they are very short. So then they are fire resistant too. Example of this kind of tree are the macus. So then now we have the temperate grassland. This temperate grassland has perennial grasses grow on every fertile soil to support herbs of grazing mammals. So in that environment you can see the grasses that you can use to feed your cattle and also grazing animal. So it has moderately dry climate and a cold winter and a hot summer. So this kind of environment, temperate grassland, you have a cold winter and a hot summer. The next one is savanna. I said earlier about the kind of savanna we have in Nigeria. Here, the savanna here, this is a tropical grassland with scattered trees and often infertile soil. The soil there are not good for agricultural practices because the soil are not fertile. The soil does not have more fertility that can make plants grow in there or whatever. So we only have grasses there that are growing. Moderately dry climate with a warm dry season and a hot rainy season. So not to dwell on that, I'm going to now the next one, that's the desert. The desert, as you know, is a place that has no water, very sparse and dry environment. So very sparse vegetation with succulent perennials that have deep root system. So the deep root system make them go deep in the soil so that they can able to tap the economy and get water for the survival of such plants. So tropical, temperate, and African regions with less than 25 centimeter annual rainfall. The next one is tundra. Tundra is characterized with treeless, marshless, treeless and marshy vegetation, composed mainly of dwarf scrub, grasses, machines, and mosses, with very few plant trees. Cold climate and long icy winter and very short summer with an average temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. So these are the following characteristics this particular kind of biome like the tundra as what I've just discussed. The next one we have is montane vegetation. This has evergreen rainforest on slope of mountain. These forests are less luxuriant than the tropical rainforest. They have less things that are benefited by what either plant or animal. So they have it there because they are found on the sloping side of mountains. So then again they have afro vegetation occur at height above 3,000 meters on mountains. So vegetation consists mainly of herbs, grasses, and what sets, because the kind of plant that grows on this kind of path don't really have access to what to good soil that will make the plant to grow well. But the other advantage is just that they are close to what to a place that they can benefit more of what the cold environment that they make the plants or the trees to grow and what and flourish well to make it evergreen. So we have discussed about local biomes and what and the world biomes. The world biomes specifically you can see that it is much more than the local biomes, and the one local biomes that we have in Nigeria as a case study we discussed about the major one that is what the mangrove swamp, the rainforest, and what savanna. So considering all this, please find time to what to go through the map and go through the lessons so that you can understand what I've just explained here concerning the biomes. And I said earlier that biomes as a topic is meant as large natural terrestrial ecosystem identified by their dominant vegetation. So the vegetation we have in those kind of environments are the one I've just stated, based on local ones and world biome. So